sort of a love for the scene. You know, we have had so many ups and downs here at Patchwork, but despite all that, we are still here kicking, and so are these two players. We've got Wrath versus Monty. These are two of the characters in Smash Ultimate.
Oh yeah, they are definitely characters that exist. There are 90 of them, and Sonic and Game & Watch are almost certainly 2 of them.
Yes.
It's going to be an interesting ride that we're going to be taking. We got Live and Learn playing. You already know the power-up is online. You cannot lose when you play Sonic with the Sonic music playing. It's been mathematically proven. It's a fact of life. So we're going to see if Wrath can keep that that good mojo going here.
Yes.
And right now, it's, you know, what you'd expect. Sonic Game & Watch, you're going to start slow. The ending's going to be slow. It's about what we find out in the middle.
Right. And of course, you know, Wrath is just going to be doing the things that I would expect. Is even though you are down a little bit in the percent, you're still going to find your ways in. You're still going to try to beat out Monty and make sure that Monty, maybe he's getting a little impatient. Maybe kind of force him to approach a little bit here and there. It's super important for you to kind of like control this the percentage, because obviously you know the vibes.
Yep, I'm up percent. Don't let me be up in stocks.
Yeah,
oh, I'm up 0.9. Yeah, I'll see you later, bro. Have fun with that. All right, but we're gonna get into this. All right, we were about to get a kick reverse right there. We got a hard nair on landing. Unfortunately, Rat misspaces follow-ups, and now you got Monty back in the game. You let Game & Watch do damage. You know that's all Game & Watch does, right?
Yeah, that's
true. DI mix up with the reverse up B into the up air. Yes, sir. Love to see that. And Game & Watch, that light character on this small ceiling stage, that's always going to go.
Yeah, and the juggles from these platforms are definitely really good, because Sonic is someone who has really good resources, an amazing jump, and is going to be able to reset on the platform, but does not want to get anywhere near Monty. He's playing like Meister right now.
I mean, look, Meister has the right idea. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but that's a smart individual on the stakes. People make errors. I'm going to capitalize on them.
I play what works.
But we are going up against, currently, one of the most risk-adverse players in the entire scene. Monty, unfortunately, has got all of his work cut out for him if he wants to actually like catch Wrath slipping and get this first stock off. Especially when I already have the lead and I don't have like any reason to even go near you. Because again, all Game & Watch does is do damage and cheat and lie and steal. Like, why am I going near him?
Well, unfortunately, in this situation, you kind of have to, and
no,
getting back down to the stage is kind of tough. As long as you have the key in hand, that could make things harder for Wrath to actually keep Monty at bay. There we go.
Yeah, like the key was in hand, and it killed me. Like I'm good, bro. Like I'm not opposed to this character. You say I have to? Bet. Let me show you something.
There we go. Another fair going to be able to send Monty off. Run off fair. That's the Sonic classic, and Monty wanted to go low for these great fire recoveries of actually. Yeah, I mean, you know, Game & Watch. Yeah, Game & Watch. Yeah.
But this is probably the worst case scenario to be in. Now we're down at a full stock, and the stock that he's on is healthy. Like, ooh. You got to do so much work this Game & Watch right here, and Wrath is not going to make Monty's life any bit easier. But I will say, something I've learned from watching Monty this weekend that I did not know before, he is very good at adapting. Like, it's kind of unreal how comfortable he gets in the middle of sets. Like, you play the first 2 games, and it's like he's just learned everything that he needs to know. And
got the download. Yeah, his adaptations have been really, really strong in this entire tournament. I mean, I think the set against Samba, I think, really proved
exactly.
that.
That's the one where I was like, okay, wait, he might actually, like, that might be his thing.
He figured stuff out, and that's really important, you know, especially in a Game 5 tense situation. You know, you got to start that same energy from Game 1 in this set now.
Right, just hold our show right there, not getting any bit impatient, because you know if you just even try to have this idea right there, that down smash berry could spell the end of that stock. And you do not want to be evil side for the character that operates like Game & Watch, man.
Definitely not, but Wrath with all of the time in the world to play around 3 minutes on the clock, and Game & Watch already on the last stock. Wrath doesn't have to do anything except run around and wait.
Well, time is a commodity, patience is a virtue, yada, yada, yada. I'm not approaching.
Wrath heard that we didn't have to be out of the venue by 9.
We have full time? All right,
all right.
We in there.
Yeah, all right, I see how it goes. Yeah, that's good. All right, well, that means he's going to take that first game and set himself up well in the set. Monty, once that first stock was lost, I think it was just all downhill.
Yeah, that's kind of the life against fighting Sonic, right? Especially if you don't have a projectile or you're not blessed with like a crazy disjoint.
Yeah.
Trying to track down this hedgehog is like, You look like Robotnik in the 90s trying to catch Sonic if you don't have those great tools at your disposal, man. You just got to give that up. And we saw Wrath play that game plan perfectly.
Right.
That was cat and mouse, but you're a little shrew and I'm an entire lion. Like, you do not call any of the shots here. That's all me.
Yeah, that's true. And being able to kind of force out the up Bs out of shield from Monty was really important, because then he's just able to find the punish afterwards. Not a lot of characters can do that, but Sonic with his speed, I mean, he just does things that many other characters fall short of. Didn't see the stage counter pick, but doesn't matter. We're gonna have to see what the game plan change is, because Monty, once he gets a lead, I'm sure he can play his game, but we're going to FD, so no platforms. I'm wondering about this one. What do you think?
I'm seeing it.
Okay.
Because the platforms didn't help Monty as much as you would think they did. So taking them away doesn't really change. Like, Sonic is always going to run away from you, like, regardless of the platform layout. Like, there's no top platform. So the way that he will circle camp you on small battlefield and FD is essentially the same, but now you're giving the, rather you're taking away his option of landing on a platform to mix you up.
Because you want to go for things like down smash and up smash.
Yes.
Like, it really is just kind of like I'm going to go with the horizontal game plan, and I'm taking away your verticality. I'm going to make it so that it's harder for you to avoid these kinds of setups.
Yeah, I think taking the Y-axis away from everything will help Monty a lot in terms of like landing these punishes and really like just sticking to Wrath, basically. Like, just making sure he doesn't go anywhere.
Right, and so far we're already seeing like a few successful up Bs that have helped Monty kind of gain some more damage. But again, we are still trailing behind, and it feels like all of this damage that he's putting on Wrath, it just doesn't matter when Wrath is able to play with the lead and avoid.
A little bit of a lead right here. There is a bit of a threshold for what leads are considered to be, changing from matchup to matchup. I don't think you can consider 21 a lead, just because, again, Game Watch, this is what he does, this is how he lives. If he even gets a single hit on you that isn't that straight up B out of shield, it's gonna hurt. But even then, those up Bs rack up. So you can't really play the damage game yet. You would like to have the stock right here, and I know that's what Wrath is hunting for, especially when Monty is on the ledge like this. Game Watch a little tough to kill at the ledge, but you gotta figure out a way to do it, and thank goodness his DI was somewhat correct right there. And Game Watch been eating a little bit.
I guess so.
Something.
Yeah, somehow surviving that with all of the rage on Sonic right there, but it was good DI, and Wrath, says if you're gonna throw out a haymaker, I will absolutely do the same. And so just waiting for the return to stage, but I mean, Wrath doesn't really pull the trigger. Again, like, as long as he's able to deny Monty some of those combos, he's fine with nickel and diming here and there.
That was actually a really good decision. Like, not trying to punish that backer right there. That was spaced enough by Monty that if you tried to... Yeah! What did we say about Game Watch lie, cheat, steal?
Yep.
Prime example. This is why we do not interact with that character, man. Spot dodge down smash. Hey, kill confirms.
You can't let him land on you with Nair, or else you'll be taking 40% or more. You see the spring coming in as a moment of reprieve, just enough for Wrath to kind of retreat back to the ledge. But Monty off stage, he is putting himself in a little bit of a dangerous situation as well.
Ecto from the center stage is going to do it. 47% on Wrath right now. That is nothing that Sonic can't make up in the blink of an eye. Okay, he's already halfway there, and he's up really right there now after the double up air. And now Monty has checked back in. We are back to an even game. I cannot play the winning game right now, because at the end of the day, you're not truly winning against Sonic until you have that stock lead.
Right, and it must be incredibly frustrating to have to hit Wrath over the course of 3 minutes, and only for him to hit you once and then have the exact same amount of percent, because his combos are assured even on a character with an incredibly quick up B like that.
That was a nice little rip of the spin charge right there, getting the back air right after. Just Wrath packing on the damage any way he can. Monty on the power right now, fights him off with that back air. Gonna try to trick him into a bad recovery, but Monty is not shaken whatsoever.
Okay, and Wrath is looking for every forward smash in the book. Monty not going to give it to him just yet. Trying to get something here. The chair comes out, but that might have been the bait that Wrath was setting up all along. And now you're just going to be caught in all of that. Throw out a bomb and wait for it, and good key call out.
It was a good idea. I feel like that back air was for the down air, and then it was just poor spacing on Wrath's part. Monty going to come up on the correct side of things right there. Ooh, the Nair, double back air.
Back hit a Nair
a
specifically.
little 22, and you have to recover.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm following you. We're going to get
going.
this damage. Uh-huh.
to wait for the spring to come out, or maybe we don't even see it at all. We're just going to go right back to center stage. And this time, yeah, as soon as Wrath gets himself out of disadvantage, he's right back in with a potential neutral win and finds the stock afterwards.
Unfortunately, that up air will essentially never kill you since it sends basically nowhere and horizontally.
Right.
But it looked a little scary right there for Wrath, but now they're back on the ground. 97% on hand though, and they just barely avoided that up smash.
Yeah, it was just enough. And then we see it a second time. Monty trying to use the intangible head, but not going to be able to get the full hit of that. So, I mean, Wrath just going to be able to squeak by twice now.
I'm wondering how much damage he's willing to take going for that call out before he realizes that he has to put the stop sign on that.
Yeah.
Because it's...
Oh, there we
You
go.
know what? Forget whatever I'm saying.
I think we got to put the stop sign on that, man.
All right. We put the stop sign on something, that's for damn sure. We got professionals at work. None of them are me. I'm going to let him do what he does. Monty going to even up the set 1-1. FD Pig working out perfectly for him.
For sure. I mean, it felt like Wrath had played with fire a little bit too much. You know, eventually he's like, oh, yeah, this will work. No, what do you think? He starts it from the other side, so when it comes out, it's on the side that you're on. And it's the intangibility that we were avoiding because he was on the other side last time.
All right, I need a quick little group project. Family in chat. Family. Y'all my family now. We all have Smash Brothers. We're all one. If you haven't seen the hitbox display for Game & Watch's Up Smash, go ahead and look at that.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to check that out real quick.
And then go ahead and look at the intangibility on that. Man, I promise you are not going to like what you see if you haven't seen it already.
Like, oh my gosh, he's like a Mario bro. Like, oh yeah, I guess he kind of feels like it sometimes, but you know, it's the OGs. They just have this, hard noggin. I don't know.
It's all the CTE. It's all the working on the construction. It's all the working on the construction site for no hard hats. Like it all just got to him at some point.
Okay. Well, I think Game & Watch does play football actually, right? No, never mind.
He juggles.
I think that counts. All right, so Wrath now just waiting it out for another one. He's down 25%. Just going to have to figure out how to get the lead again because he's being more aggressive. This is just the game plan. Oh, if I'm down, I go in.
Yeah, and luckily, he doesn't really have to panic when he's down a percent. Like, I feel like when Game & Watch is behind, even though he does do gobs of damage, the way that he has to interact with Sonic to get that damage is way more difficult than the other way around. Like, Sonic can just kind of, like, wait for you to make a mistake and then tackle on 30. Minimum.
That's true.
And then he gets advantage state off of that. Game & Watch, he kind of has to make you make a mistake, and if you don't ever make those mistakes, or you don't make the mistake he's looking for, you're getting a little ticky-tack damage, you're getting a little 9% or whatever off of up B. Like, you're not getting home run swings, or you're getting walked.
Yeah. I mean, he will play off of your weaknesses rather than his own strengths sometimes. And it does feel like right now, Monty is using those strengths really well. We're going to be able to chair Wrath out, and then the turtle coming in as well. Looks like we've got a stock lead. Monty now runs back to ledge and waits. Of course, Wrath does not waste any time. He's going to put up a huge defense of this edge, but of course, Monty barrels back no matter what.
Only took 7 hits in that nair train right there, but more often than not, that is the, like, if you can get away with getting hit by a falling Game & Watch nair and only be taking 17, you're doing something right. But that's not going to be the case most of the time. Monty on the ledge right here, but how are you going to get back to center stage? I know you would love to put on more damage right here because Sonic is looming and lurking, and you know he's looking for that. How did you dodge it? That's supposed to be unbeatable.
He grabbed the air. He's 2D. This is the one time where I'm like, yes, he's 2D.
He turned to the side, dodged everything completely.
You couldn't grab me because I'm made of paper. All right, but now, yeah, how do we finish this? How do we finish the stock? It's 160. We're almost going to do it with the fourth throw, but yeah, like, it still is not going to be enough. No kill throw there, so
but this
wait for this one. This should up throw, yep. That will work, but 35% down. Wrath just almost to making this a truly even game.
Yeah, that's about one good spin charge conversion, I think, for 35. If you get spin dash, it'll be like an interaction and a half.
There we go.
Right there, but now you got to get back down to the ground. Monty was okay with jumping super duper early, just picking the platform.
Okay, waiting for it. Good playing back in the center. I mean, Monty does not want to go too crazy. Doesn't want to run in haphazardly. He knows he's been caught in a lot of Wrath's traps. He cannot take the bait.
Please don't take the bait. Promise is not for you. I laid this out for someone else. If you came over here and you indulged, you ate. No, I'm sorry. Whatever happens next is on you.
Like you just ate food you found on the ground. Like why would you? Anyway, Oh, and
no.
dead. Oh,
Oh,
no!
the
Mash is
mash.
crazy!
You gotta mash out of that. Yeah, that was definitely up smash kill percent, and Wrath wanted 0 parts of it. Just running to that chair, though. Now you're off stage. And Monty, this is your time to capitalize. You want to get this lead back, 103 to 108. Both of them flying off the stage. They're both looking for an opportunity right here. Well-spaced F smash, not going to get punished right there. Oh, my goodness!
Wow. Unstoppable force meets immovable object right there, but it does look like Monty is going to win out of that interaction. The forward smash from Wrath not nearly enough to beat down the intangibility of that head, so we're going to lose the stock and potentially a good lead forming.
That interaction is going to get about 3 movies in Hollywood over the next 10 years. Like, that was the craziest thing I've seen in quite some time from both these characters.
I need to see that in Sonic 3.
Oh, bro. They can make it happen.
I need to see it.
But stocks are back to even now. And we just, again, once you have even stocks, it is imperative that you get back into the mindset of, I need to start doing damage.
Yeah.
I need to start doing damage. I need to start building this lead. Worry about the gap later.
Yeah.
You have to actually get the damage first.
Because Monty is just running up to like mid-range. He doesn't want to stay at long range where Wrath can just kind of like charge, then cancel, jump, do like kind of like in-place camping. He wants to get to a point where Wrath feels like he can go in. He wants to get within swinging distance and then shield enough where he can punish, but it looks like Wrath is still finding his shots even amidst all of that.
Just ripping him off the ground with that spin charge. It's just so tough. Monty has to like lay out these intricate little mouse traps to make sure that Wrath is actually in the spot that he wants, and then once Wrath is in that spot for that split second, he has to capitalize. But meanwhile, Wrath, I'm going to go from one side to the other, and if you follow me, that's wrong and that's your fault.
It's true.
If Sonic's gonna give up stage control, let him do it. Let him do it. Chasing him around is not gonna. It's not gonna bode well for you.
Let him do his little dance in the corner.
Oh no.
Got something here. Wait, yeah, wait.
You're not gonna get
not
into
a
the
kill throw. Yeah, no kill throw.
But the situation was what I was worried about.
It was the implication.
That is
oh, he tried it again.
See? 3 movies in Hollywood. That's the second one. That's the second. We won. Now we have to make a 3rd movie to break the stop, to break the tie, settle the score.
Oh my God. This is my Avengers Infinity War.
Oh no, I'm sad.
All right. Yeah.
Damn, Endgame sucked.
I knew it. Anyway.
Oh my God. Why'd you do that to me tonight?
Sorry, bro.
Having a great time.
I mean, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill the vibes. That's okay. I mean,
two favorite MCU characters.
You weren't enjoying the vibes with this Sonic Game & Watch set?
Oh. Wrath is a great person. You know, Monty's pretty sick from what I've seen.
They're pretty cool guys, I'm sure.
But the vibes.
They're nice guys, yeah.
Ooh, this is definitely run to the kitchen, get yourself a snack, and come back.
It's always the nice ones to play the characters that do this kind of stuff.
But if you're really, really tapped in, walk with me. Walk with me. We're going to this game 4 right here. Sonic vs. Game & Watch. We're going back to PS2 yet again. Wrath on set point right here. Monty fighting for his life, making sure he doesn't have to take that long flight back to SoCal with only 5th place to show for it here at Patchwork.
Yeah, definitely looking to pad the coffers a little bit more than that. Going to have to make up for the lost money to get out of here, but Wrath is going to be a huge roadblock in his path until he's getting a lot of damage on him. I feel like now Monty is starting to pick apart Wrath's game plan very efficiently, and maybe the Hail Marys won't help you there.
I don't even think that was a Hail Mary. I think that was a well-placed up smash that was well-timed, or was not well-timed, rather. Because Wrath definitely did the thing that you're not supposed to do when Game & Watch is charging up smash, which is land with an aerial. It's just a matter of Monty not ripping it off in time. But now, I know you want the stock. The stock is gonna come. At the end of the day gonna end. You do not have to rush anything right here if you're Monty, but you can see the desperation. He wants to get that stock on as soon as possible, get himself a real lead. And when I have a read on your timing, I might as well go for stuff like that, right?
I think the dash shielding and the mix-ups between them has been super good for Monty. He's letting Wrath kind of like get this false sense of security. Like, oh, he's just going to run up and play defensive. He's just going to run up and play defensive. Like, no. He's going to run up and up smash you when he feels like he can. And if you give him that opportunity, he will take it.
He actually caught that, that spin dash, the landing with the neutral air. Got a good bit of damage off of that. Now we are up a full stock now. This is exactly what he's been looking for 3 games now. Ooh. He finally got it, but this is why you cannot fly too close to the sun with those wax wings, my brother. You had such a good thing going, and now, you know, up air 88. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, and we actually don't get the berry.
Yeah, that move has a lot of hitboxes, and unfortunately, he got the one that he didn't want right there. If he got the berry, that was going to
It would have been the stock, yeah.
Huge lead that he had.
Yeah, under 100 kill on Sonic would have been crucial here for Monty to take a full lap lead over Wrath, but he's still going to have to find it here. I mean, he's still keeping his percent abysmally low on Wrath's side. He's got to figure out like how to approach in a way that Monty is not expecting.
Trying to figure something out here. Luckily, Wrath jumps to that platform, makes the jump a little easier for him. But now you put yourself at the ledge. This is a prime time for Wrath to start putting on some damage, but the manhole comes through, first sighting the entire set.
Okay, bounces off the shield with the homing attack, and Monty comes alive, recognizes I didn't hit the down smash, but I've got plenty more opportunities to take you for a ride.
Man, this is a lead. This is a real lead. We are healthy on our second stock, and you are down to your last. Like,
yep.
This is what Monty is looking for. Now it's just a matter of capitalizing. Wrath trying to figure out a way to break this up, end the set right here. Because going into Game 5 with this guy, not ideal. Ask anyone else in the building this past weekend.
Definitely not. I mean, it does feel like Monty starting to bear down a little bit, is close to death himself, but he is appropriately reflecting the spring, going to get that out of harm's way, and now we just wait for the right opportunity. Another one of these big reads and callouts, the down smashes, the up smashes. One could ring true if Wrath finds himself in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Trying to get away from Game & Watch, but you can only go so far. He's deceptively quick on the ground. Those hitboxes, you already know how.
Okay,
quick
hey, oh, but wait.
You gotta get away from there.
The roll read, we've got something here. Again, it's not the very hitbox we're looking for, but Monty has all the time in the world, 3 minutes or more on the clock, and he doesn't have to do anything. He just has to wait for Wrath to overextend, overcommit.
And he has to overextend and overcommit because even though we do have 3 minutes left, I'm down bigly. This is a huge deficit I'm in, and I have to start chipping away. But a 2-stock in Game 4, yo, what did I tell you about these Monty adaptations, man? You've been doing this for the past 48 hours. I play you for a couple games, and now I know exactly what you want to do. I know your entire game plan. Let's go ahead and act.
That's true, and I saw from Wrath the second it ended, the finger whack, run it back.
Yeah.
Not happy with how it ended, but we're not going to go with the stage counter pick. We're going to stay on PS2, which means we're right back to it. All games on PS2. It's just going to be the player adaptations that will make the difference here for Wrath, should he decide to put this in the dirt now.
He's going to have to. Can't let zombies walk around now.
Yeah, double tap.
Plenty of movies, plenty of shows about it, and double tap.
Always double tap.
Thank you for that. But no, you gotta put the demons down now. Monty has stuck around, and now he has shown you why you cannot let him stick around. So let's see if Wrath has anything in store in this final game of the set. Nice little shield grab right there. Gonna get a quick chunk of damage, but now we get to reset. Find your hit, do it all over again.
Yeah, a bit of an uncharacteristic dash attack on shield from Wrath. You know, it's not often that you really see him go for that option, but I mean, this is the time for mix-ups, right? Game 5.
Yeah, he's been using the burst dash attack a lot in this set, but it's been hitting more often than not. And even if it wasn't hitting, Monty wasn't in a position to punish it anyway. That was really the first time where it was just like, oh, this is Sonic dash attack on shield. I can just
super punishable.
Yeah,
at all times, just stand there, look at you in the eyes, and then grab you. All right. There we go. Did you know that Sonic's middle name is Maurice? I was looking up Sonic facts before this set because I knew I was going to have to fill time.
Like, that just reminds me of the Sonic Boom clip. I was like, I thought your middle name was Bug.
Yeah, exactly.
Close enough. Oh, that's what's supposed to happen. Yeah. Damn, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a reset opportunity. Neither one really able to get any ground from that interaction. They're just going to have to back off and say, okay, we'll start again.
All right, Wrath trying to get back down to the ground right here. This is a... Yo, that's actually ideal. Take the step forward, start charging your forward smash. He has to release yours, and when he does, you cannot do anything about what's incoming.
Correct, and of course he leans back when he does it, so you have extra room to wiggle around.
That nair trade was crucial. That actually let him live, and then he returns the situation around. Monty actually takes the first stock now, where it looked like Wrath had it in the bag.
Yeah, Wrath had him right where he wanted him, but unfortunately Monty, with the wherewithal, the game sense to turn it right around. Now at 142, he's staying alive past any lifespan that I would expect from a Game & Watch.
Yeah, 142, he lived to 200 earlier. So maybe this is what he does. Maybe this is the adjustment. What if I just don't die? What if I just keep all my stocks all the time?
Playing like a heavy, still staying alive. Wrath struggling to get the kill, struggling to get any hit on the board, anything. Just send him off stage, but no. Monty, incredible defense, an ironclad responsibility here.
Dash attack is going to pick him back up. 160 off stage on ledge. What are you going to do? Roll past the F smash, start doing some damage. The wisest turtle is back out. Luckily for Wrath, it's not going to connect, and I've never seen the F tilt not work. They're telling Monty it's his time to shine, but Wrath is here to turn the lights off. Finally getting that first stock. 82%. Again, I keep saying it, not ideal, but there's definitely something that can be done about it. I just have to be in the position to do it.
Things are getting tougher. I mean, you can see the anxious faces on the crowd. They're starting to wonder how this set is going to conclude. We've seen some great advantage states. We're seeing another one right now. Wrath forcing Monty to the edge, a roll in, but Wrath doesn't pull the trigger. He's waiting for the next opportunity. Can this be the reversal? Monty wants to take an advantage state for himself.
Luckily, he's not going to drop the stock here, but he really just wanted to dictate the situation. He got the landing to make sure that Monty couldn't sneak a kill in anywhere. I like the decision from Wrath, but now we are back down to the stage. We got to find a way to get in there, do some damage, but it's hard to do that when there's an entire minefield outside of my front house.
I know, he's dropping bombs like he is the U.S. government. You got to be careful here because, I don't know, Monty is crazy. He's playing so well, but I don't know. I feel like it's only a matter of time before Wrath kind of adapts again. We've seen these adaptations.
Ooh, the down air coming out. Not going to take the stock just yet. Monty popping him up out of that spin dash, trying to go to center stage. I caught you. Now you have to do it the hard way. Wrath just playing so evasive right now. He knows exactly what's on the line here. If I drop the stock a little too early, that's just even more work I have to do on the last stock. Ooh.
Okay, almost like a little bit of a scramble on the platform. Not where you want to be for either player, so they both recognize time to get out of dodge.
Oh, F smash back
air.
in. Sonic Classic. You think it's safe to leave? You stay inside. Right. You heard the sirens. You can't come outside right now.
Yeah, you just got to stay there. Just definitely don't jump from ledge because that's exactly what he wants. Okay, waiting for it, just repositioning. They're both just jumping from side to side. Neither of them able to find anything, but they're both salivating for this hit.
Monty especially. Like, if I'm on Wrath's side and I can do some damage right here, that's awesome, that's great. I don't have to force the situation. That's entirely on you to make sure you don't take damage here. But if you're Monty, you are looking up at the timer every 5 seconds because 5 seconds feels like 5 minutes at this point.
It does, yeah. The mental stack is starting to be huge. It's getting bigger and bigger by the second. Wrath trying to figure out, like, okay, how do I get Monty to overextend here? Where do I wait for him to get some more damage here? I just have to.
There we go.
Then we find him getting too close.
Looking for stuff like that because you know Monty is going to overextend. He wants to get some damage to make securing the stock even easier. And if he gets crazy, he'll just go for the whole damn thing right now. So you wait for those opportunities and you're going to get your damage in. And Wrath is just playing it perfectly right now. 70% on Monty. With this much rage, you are essentially at kill percent if you make one wrong play. But you kind of have to make those plays if you even want to stand a chance at this point.
The risk reward is necessary at this point to secure the win, but as I mentioned, Wrath's adaptations have proven to be so strong that Monty, it's an uphill battle. 120 on the clock. What do we do?
Goodness, what do you do? That's the question he's been trying to figure out for the past 60 seconds. He hasn't found anything yet. Up B is never going to get you a kill there. Wrath is just going to mix up his landing and make it as tough for Monty to catch him as possible and just waste the time on the clock. Those precious seconds are now ticking down. We are at the 60-second mark, and now we have a ball game. You see him rolling the RNG. That is a dishonest character on the other side.
He runs for the grab. He just runs
what we're going for.
Why don't you just run all the way across the stage like, come here, when I get my hands on you.
When I catch you, lie, cheat, steal.
Uh-oh.
I'm down to do all three if it means I move on in this tournament. Don't think I'm above it.
40 seconds, still have a little bit of time to make this up, but you have to play it so cautiously. You have to play it so efficiently.
He's just got to go for Hail Mary grab at some point, right?
Yeah,
you know he's going to spin. At some point, you just have to get up in there and just press Z and pray that it works out. If you only do it once, you got to go for it. You never know what the next number could be. 20 seconds on the clock. Monty looking for something.
God.
We're rolling the RNG. He's gotten 3 numbers that aren't 9. I've got a good feeling that the next one could be it, but we have to get there.
Oh, it's a 1. Well, we got to be careful even more because
looking out for me.
Oh my God!
Oh
okay,
my God!
The spring, and it didn't even matter. Okay, we still have 1.
Bro, please, you know what number I need.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I said the electric.
No way!
I saw the electric property come out, and I thought it was over, but no, it is in fact over in the other way. Wrath is going to take it in a timeout.
I don't ask for much, God. If you're out there, please. Can I get an odd number that isn't a 3, a 5, or a 1? I don't even want a 7. You know which one I'm looking for, big dog.
Oh
Give
my
me
God.
that 9. I need it right now. He was so close.
So close. He found the read that he needed.
Knew exactly what he had to do in 5? Are you joking?
Yeah. Crazy stuff. Only odd numbers.
I got every wrong odd number.
Only. Oh, and I'm sorry. There's a 2. There's a 2. Sorry.
Like I know that if the game ever comes down to a situation like that, where you need a 9 and you have to roll for it multiple times, at that point it's out of your hands, right? Like the game is already so far gone that you don't really have control anymore, right? But I feel something still when I see it line up, and it's what if?
Yeah.
What if, man?
What if? I'm serious. Like I want to know the alternate universe in which Monty got that 9. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say this is the wrong timeline, but I mean, I kind of want to live in that timeline.
I kind of want to just peel the curtain back and see what it's like back there.
Like for a moment, I think like Monty